days of grazing animals on Abuja streets are over, FCT board. The Abuja Environmental Protection Board has said grazing and stray animals on Abuja streets would no longer be tolerated. This development followed the increasing illegal grazing and stray animals on the road, which motivated the board to commence enforcement against the activities in order to mitigate the myriad of physical and health challenges caused by the menace. In particular, AEPP enforcement team, accompanied by a joint team of security personnel last week, entered the streets and arrested some animals. Oh my days. Not us arresting cows in this administration. Cows that were caught roaming around, gazing on the ever-busy Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport Road in Abuja. As much as it sounds very amusing and, quite funny to picture, imagine arresting cows. This would just be taken to farmlands. And when you see pictures of cows in traffic with cars, you're like, what? It's just, the imagery just confuses you and you're like, wait, since when? Since Nigeria. Well, the point is, there's going to be, hopefully, a consistent application and obviously enforcement of this, because not that one time they say, oh, we arrested 20,000 cows and then we leave it there. And because that's the thing, we're so used to treating the symptom and not the actual sickness. And so arresting the cows is like, okay, but the cows are not just of their own accord running around the streets or main roads and express roads by themselves. There's no how you'd find cows without the shepherd or the person that's, leading the herd of that flock. So it's like, we've got to be specific here as to who we are arresting and holding accountable. Trying to hold accountable the cows is a bit messed up, I can't lie. Well, this now means that Buhari was the reason why Fulanis took over everyone for grazing and killing farmers throughout his tenure. This is what the first comment has said. There's land in Abuja where ranches can be created both large and small scales. There should be no excuse for roaming with those animals all over the city. Imagine in these modern days, these primitive people refuse to be adaptive to civilization. There's no point talking about it again and again and again. At the point where we have a body that is trying to enforce order, rather than seeking to arrest and seize these cows, because, we're so used to, again, as I said, treating the symptom. If you think it's going to spark a reaction from them, maybe okay, fine, great. But the more effective way is to actually find the herders and hold them accountable. Somebody said, please, Buhari is going to be annoyed. Relax. Who will implement it? All noise, no corresponding action, incompetence smelling everywhere. What a shame. And that's basically my point. There's no point saying and shouting, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then not do it. Just because you want people to keep quiet or serve the impression that, this government is working, because Tinubu just flying up and down makes people think, oh, wow, this Tinubu's administration looks different. My dear, it's not been up to a month. Relax. You're too excited. One day, a cow will be the president of Nigeria. It seems like such a long time ago, when the whole Fulani herdsmen, anti-grazing, wahala, because at some point, Nigerians really questioned who were more respected as citizens, either the cows or Nigerians. At some point, the way the government and those and certain officials defended open grazing and defended cows, Nigerians just thought and said, wow, it was such a murky moment for Nigerians to really decide if cows were more valued than, themselves as human beings in their own country. If they're even citizens at this point, we didn't even know. Let's look at more comments. Okay, no way want to allow a cow to block the road. Nigeria is already fulanized. It's been happening. I mean, the images just look so odd and wrong. It just, listen. Well, the chief cow has gone, the little ones must follow. The FCT should take precautions and involve MACBAN in any decision they want to embark on. You know what? As much as that is funny, it's actually fair enough, because if MACBAN, because MACBAN, is the body that really defends the cows, if they disagree on, this decision and giving their stance and how their opinion was taken so seriously, if they disagree, then nothing can happen. But more than anything, what we want, as another comment has highlighted, is consistency. We don't just want these people talking and saying, we will do this, we will do that, and then no corresponding action to back it. It's like, until we see that, we can be sure, okay, fine, this government is intentional. At this point, we're so tired of words. We've heard so many things. We just need to see actions. No one should explain. No one should speak. No one should promote. Just literally work. Get to work. Let your actions prove your intentions. Let your actions speak for you. And that's how it should be. Well, what do you think about this new anti-open grazing law enforcement? Do you think it will last? And what effect do you think would it have on, parties like MACBAN, Fulani herders, and the North in general? Put what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.